live on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Mitchell outside. Out to Wade. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. No good from Wade. It's stolen by Allen. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Down low. And stolen by Mobley. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And with it, Hart covering. Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Allen. Mobley right side. It's rebounded by Towns. Brunson scanning the floor. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Wade outside. Here's Mitchell. Wade outside. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. The shot off that time.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Number 2, Max Strus.
Brunson, left side. Here's Towns. New York, no good that time either.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Brunson, right side. Hart, outside. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. New York, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
New York, no good that time either. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Strus's shot is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Robinson. Back to Shamet. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Shamet missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Harden with the drive. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Inside, here's Robinson over Allen. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Cleveland leading by 13.
You got to be kidding.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
18-6.
Here's Strus. Pass to Nance. Now Mitchell. Defended by McBride. Shoots a fader. And so it's Cleveland. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint.
18.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Towns wide open. Robinson, that's good.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Harden attacking. And the jam by Harden.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Bryant. Knicks with the rebound. Left side, Clarkson. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Here's Merrill. His three-pointers off the mark. And now the Knicks on the break. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
There's a screen by Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Out to Nance. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Ahead, Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here we go, one-on-one. Nance with no one around. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Now, Anunoby. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks trail by 5. Down low. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
and looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Robinson throws it down.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And here are the Cavaliers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The kick out to Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Boy, no hesitation whatsoever. Thomas Bryant and catch and shoot. Go ahead, sir.
Shoots from the elbow. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Jumps up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
That one misses for Hart. Here's Merrill. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brunson outside. To the paint. Hart right side. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low. Bridges got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Knicks.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Hart. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Good.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
It's Harden with the drive, and the layup's good off. Off the glass. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Now Brunson. Pass to Towns. From past the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses. When he's in the painted area.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Knicks trail by 9. Hart outside. Here's Towns. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Back to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And it's Brunson missing. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side Towns. Excellent D there from Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here.
Now into the lineup for New York. Number 23.
Mitchell outside.
Mitchell
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Brunson with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And he makes that one.
Evan Mobley.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Driving to the basket. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brunson missing. Wade has the open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
3-point goal.
Outside Robinson. Shamet on the wing. James Harden getting it done for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Cavaliers.
He'll get you
55.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Kicks it out to Bryant. Offline with his 3. Robinson down low. Outside, Towns. Pass to Alvarado. A 3-pointer, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Schroeder outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's Schroeder with the drive. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Cavaliers making a switch here. Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Merrill. And again, it's the Knicks missing. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Good on the three-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Porter for the three. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Clock at 6. Bridges left side. Towns for three. Up again. And Robinson is right there.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fires for three with the putback. Bryant on the follow.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Robinson misses. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Puts up a deep three. Bryant's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. From deep, Brunson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
New York, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Merrill. Off target from three-point range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Mitchell Robinson flat out working other players in the fast break. Sprint the floor, make it happen.
The three from Bryant. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Bridges. Back to Robinson. Off with the layup. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony.